have Charlotte here with me again. Grooming Spoons.
Hiya.
Yeah, it was our last day at Crufts today. We had quite a chill day today, didn't we? Just sort of milled about a little bit.
Yeah, still managed to get a lot into a day.
Yeah, lots of arena. We saw the Goldies.
10 hours today.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah, we got there really early because we wanted good parking, so we got to NEC for 7:30 in the morning. So it's been a long one, and we got back for probably about 6:30.
Yeah.
In the evening.
Just
so
in
yeah,
time for dinner.
long day. Yeah, lots of arena stuff today. We watched the Goldie display, which is beautiful. If you've never seen it, like, please look it up on YouTube at the very least. I cry every single time I watch them. They are just so precious. They're so good.
So adorable.
Something always goes wrong. There was a really itchy one today, just rolling around.
There is one really cheeky one.
Yeah. Medical dogs. That was so interesting how, like, dogs can smell, like, the change in us when there's something going on, like, you know, diabetic alerts and stuff like that. The police dog display.
Yeah, that was really good. It's been the same for a lot of the times I've been. This year's the first time I've ever seen it different.
Yeah.
And it was so
terrifying.
It was yeah, terrifying, but so impressive, and the control they have over those doggies.
Like, in person is so different. Like, I've watched it on TV every single year. I watch Crufts, and you just don't understand the impact that the dogs have on the handlers and their arms. Like loads of times it looked like they grabbed their hand, but it was just like just above the wrist. It was like, oh my god, they've bitten. But no, it was amazing. I hope you all had a really good day today. We did. So yeah, we've done a bit more shopping. Just lots of stuff again. I'll start with my grooming stuff again. So I did a little detour to Christie's again. So that's 3 times I've bought from Christie's now.
And then I have as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so I went to the scissor stand first on Thursday. Then I went to their other stand right after, and I went to the normal side again. So I've got Happy Hoodies. If you don't know what these are really, really great for drying dogs. Like, we use them for a lot of nervous dogs, so like dogs that are really scared of the dryers. Because they're individually packed after being in a plastic wrapper.
I think you've got like 10 now, because when you use them on one dog, they get wet.
Yeah.
So we like to wash them and then get nice fresh ones.
Yeah. So these are literally hoods. So you put the dog's head through that, and it kind of clamps. Not clamps. It's just like a snug thing around their ears.
So comforting as well. I think it's the sound.
Yeah, it muffles everything, and especially with like long-eared dogs, it's really nice because it starts taking some of the water out, so you don't end up having to dry as much because some of it's absorbed by these. Yeah. Not my colour of choice, but they had this or white, and I'm not touching white because that will get ruined like instantly. But yeah, can never have enough of these. We even had a customer, bless her, buy some for her dog who's horrible for drying. I don't think, do you even dry clean anymore?
No.
You just got somewhere. No. We've tried.
Yeah.
But yeah, she bless her, she did a lot of research and thought, you know what, I bet the girls could do with these. Yeah. Bought us a few Happy Hoodies from somewhere, and we just said we've tried. So she just let us have them. But it's so sweet of us, and we do use them a lot. And then I've got so many shampoos. You know, if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I like trying shampoos. So I have got I'm gonna try and pick all of these up. So I have got all apart from one of the Groom Professional Fresh range. So it's Christie's, their sort of more natural product. Turn it that way. So this is the Cedar Mist. This one is their sensitive one. I'm not going to go through all of them. The only one I didn't get was their blueberry one, which I've tried before, and we really liked it. And it's something that we're considering just selling in the shop, so I want to try these out first, just to make sure that I, know what I'm on about, make sure that we both like it, and then we can confidently stock stuff, because I don't want to just stock stuff for the sake of selling it. I need to know that it's something that we can kind of both stand behind and actually be happy talking about it with customers. And then, because I really liked their scissoring spray, I got a couple of eye groom shampoos as well. So I've got the Squeaky Clean, argan and vitamin E, and charcoal and keratin shampoos. They're all for different kind of purposes. The only thing that really annoys me, I'll just show you all of these. So they all have the different, like, same design, but one of them has got a silver cap. My OCD is going mental, but can't do anything about that. So yeah, I will probably be doing a review on both of these on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. Might take a little while though, because there's stuff going on in the background that I can't talk about just yet. But I will confirm that as soon as I can. It's been really hard not to tell everyone this week and I've been speaking to, but it's good things, it's really nice things, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, that's all the grooming stuff I got. Did you want to talk about your grooming? Did you get any grooming stuff? You didn't?
No.
No, okay, I'll
No
carry
grooming
on
stuff for me today.
And then I got just sort of general dog stuff today. I got a little cute thing for Bean. It's just like a little squeaky toy, and it's got these sort of harder rubber balls at the end. Bean really likes sort of killing things, so he'll grab something and shake it. So I think he'll really like this. He'll probably shred this rubber head instantly. It'll last about 5 minutes and he'll have that sort of torn apart. But it was only £9 from a brand called Hunter. These guys were whole 3. No.
Right, don't look at me. Told her this before we went live. Don't ask me where everything is. I can't remember.
Fine. Yeah, I think they were whole 3 because that's where we went today first, because we hadn't been there at all. We made a beeline for Discovered Dogs, walked round, said hi to a couple breeds that we were just curious about, like grooming wise, and then start shopping. Yeah, I'm sure that was whole 3. And then how am I going to hold it? Okay, well, I'll do the other cool stuff first. So then we went to Door West. So I've got 2 things that I really want to show. They were whole 4 right at the start where hall 3 was. They've got a massive stand. You can't miss them if you're walking from 3 to 4 basically. So Bean struggles with sort of like intermittent itchy skin. It's definitely worse during allergy season, so like pollen and all of that. I think foxtail is the trigger for him. He goes really itchy and he just, poor thing, just rips his skin apart, and I'm hoping that the garlic and fenugreek supplements help him. So it's 2 tablets a day for the first 3 weeks, and then you drop it down to 1 a day after. I kind of hope that he'll just eat these. He probably won't, so I'll need to crush them into his food and do all of that, but if it helps him, it's definitely worth it. And Charlotte's been using Door West with her dogs for ages, so another recommended product, so I do trust it. And then got Keeper's Mix. That is literally just a free sample they gave, which is really nice. They gave me 2 tubs. This is just like a overall general supplement to give to your dogs. I don't actually know what the dosage is on this. Is it like a spoon a day? It doesn't say.
I've got a kilo tub at home, so I can have a look at it.
Yeah, thank you. And then they are doing freebies. You can either get a spoon, which Charlotte has got some, sure she'll show you, or a tennis ball. And Bean is a very tennis ball loving dog, so he'll love that. And it's actually quite solid. I haven't actually fiddled with this. So it might actually survive a terrier for a couple of weeks. He'll probably shred or like try and pull the fabric out, which he does with every single tennis ball. But we'll see. I've actually, with some tennis balls, I've taken my trimmers to them and I've clipped the tennis ball to stop Bean from shredding it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Coral does exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
It wears down their teeth. It acts as like sandpaper on their teeth.
It's really harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never thought about that. Shaving a tennis ball. Has anyone else done that?
Probably not. I probably ruined the blade doing that, but it was only on like those 20 quid trimmers, so
little cheap ones.
not the end of the world. And I was chatting with the gentleman who helped me. I didn't grab your name, so if you are ever watching this, I'm really sorry, but you were lovely. You had long brown hair. I said to him that we are dog groomers, and he gave quite a few shampoo samples. I'll probably just use these on Bean because it will help him with his skin. Got just like a Soothe and Calm shampoo, which is oatmeal and lavender. Clean and Fresh, which is black peppermint, eucalyptus and lemongrass.
I've had that one. It smells gorgeous and leaves the dogs really fresh and clean. I love it.
Awesome. And then a Scent and Shine, which is rose geranium.
Geranium.
Blood orange and jasmine. That sounds delicious. So yeah, that's all my Door West goodies. And then the last thing I got, I have spent so much money today, haven't I? God, when it's like in front of you, you kind of like go, oh my God, because when it's all in your bags.
Yeah, one thing at a time during the day, or over what, those 10 hours think. It
doesn't
forget
seem
what
that
you
much.
Bought. Yeah, I forgot I get a whole bag earlier. I was like, oh yeah.
Goodies.
So I bought it 10 hours ago. I've already forgotten.
My last thing is probably the best bargain I have ever seen. So haul 4, they're sort of like haul 3. All three. They're kind of in the middle. They've got like this weird, like, it looks like a tree right in the middle. They've got the Breeders' Club and something else along there. Was it James Beloved?
Yes, it was James Beloved.
Yeah, so if you look out for that section, wisdom panel. This again is going to be a video because I really want to like document the results. So this is the DNA collection kit. So that includes all the breeds and diseases as well. So this is the premium kit. Normally just the DNA kit is like 90 quid. I think they were doing it for 50
that one.
50 quid. Or this premium one is normally 140 quid and it was 70.
So good. Really, really good deal.
Such a good deal.
If you're going in tomorrow and you want to DNA test your dogs.
Yeah, like
get
please.
Over to Wisdom.
Yeah, go grab it. It's definitely worth it if you're at all curious about what your dog is or if you want to find out what diseases your dog might be carrying. Like, it may never happen, but your dog being a carrier, especially if you're looking to breed, that's something that you really need to sort of investigate. Like, obviously the best thing to do is go through your vet because they'll have like probably the best labs going. I'm sure Wisdom Panel's pretty good as well.
If we go to the same place.
Yeah. But yeah, so get your dog health tested if you want to breed or do anything. Or if you're just curious, you want to, make sure that your dog lives as long as possible. Like Wisdom Panel, Embark probably does similar things.
Yeah.
But Embark is American, so if you do send it back to Embark, you have to like fly it over to America. So I think it takes a little bit longer, and I don't think like a sample would stay stable that long. Like flying it over to America from here.
Oh yeah. Did you say how you've got to do it? What you've got to do?
Yeah. Oh God. So like Bean is a little terrier, and he's a pain. You have to do a cheek swab for 15 seconds. Without your dog freaking out and running off or eating the swab.
Bean is a fidget.
Yeah,
and probably you guys, some people that I've watched before, Maria with grooming him.
Yeah.
Oh, fidget bum.
Yeah, if you watched my live doing him the other week. Oh my Lord. So yeah, I'm equally looking forward to and not looking forward to this. So yeah, I'll be filming the process. I'll probably rope in my other half to film when I do the swab because that'll be hilarious.
Yeah, follow you around.
God, just chasing the dog around the house with the swab. It's like, I'm here.
I'm trying to get a urine sample.
Yes.
Have you ever had one of them?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that's...
No, cleaning his ears is hard enough.
Oh,
right, that is everything I did today. So yours.
So yeah, Maria's thing has definitely bought a lot, everything within the 3 days.
Yeah.
We've both been pretty bad.
I don't even want to know how much I spent.
So like Maria, I went to Door West Herbs today as well. I got glucose and chondroitin, is that how you pronounce it? Chondroitin, yeah. I think it is. So I think, this one's kind of like you move your Riflex, basically look after the joint. So I got a nice big bottle of that, so it should last me quite a while. Again, like Maria's, you have to start them on a higher dose to go down in a few weeks. Also got my dog's the garlic and fenugreek as well. Same reasons as Maria, but they're not actually. No, wasn't it? It was not for their skin. It's anti-inflammatory. That one.
Old dogs, old girls,
old dogs, retired doggies now. And this was the spoon that Maria mentioned, the Door West Herb 3 spoons, the plastic spoon. I'm going to use that to feed their raw. I also got a few samples too, like Maria, from the same stand.
Not quite as liberal.
No, I've got one of each.
I got a handful of each.
I got my little Cocker Spaniel a vest. because she doesn't like dogs in her face, and a lot of people let their dogs run up to dogs they don't know, which you shouldn't do, by the way. So hopefully that just makes her a little bit happier on our walk, not be bothered by other doggies.
Oh, this was a favourite, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I bought, I think it's like my 4th squid I've ever bought my dogs. They come in like 4 different sizes. This is the second to the largest size. How much were you? I think they're quite expensive.
I want to say 20.
No, it wasn't that much. I think it was 14. I think it might have been £14. But anyway, they got squeakers in the feet, crispy legs, and then a squeak in the head as well. Oh, and a little smiley face. Hello. And my dogs absolutely love it. They go. I love them so much. They're great fun. I think I bought the last one on the stall. He said he sold 40 this weekend.
And he's still got 1 day to go.
Yeah, and
with not a lot of stock.
No squids.
I like us speaking to a couple of stands. They've said that they've sold like most of their stock already. Like they don't have any more to bring in. Obviously, there's only a limited amount of space you can, keep all your products. So you don't really bring a lot with you because you just physically can't keep it anywhere.
There's a few lucky local ones that said they actually pop back and get some more.
Yeah.
But the majority of them can't do that. They can only fit what they can fit in a van.
And for a lot of these smaller companies, Crufts is the weekend that makes their year. So I think they just kind of prepare for the amount that they think that they will sell and what's going to sort of keep them going quite comfortably. So I think it's a little bit quiet this year, sort of based on what people are saying. So they'll probably have to, bring in more next year.
The last Crufts was 2020, and that had the lowest Crufts numbers they've seen in a long time.
Yeah, everyone was just so scared of COVID, weren't they?
But then, today it still wasn't as busy, I don't think, as usual. The arena was. I still don't think there was as many. Yeah, the arena was packed out. There was a queue outside of people trying to get in, but not as big as a longest queue as I've seen in previous years. What else was I about to say? That's my train of thought.
That's the problem with a live. Yeah. We think of something like earlier on in the day. We're like, oh yeah, we need to mention that, and then we sit down and we're like, what? That's why I prefer doing edited videos.
Oh, we also went past a massage stall, didn't we?
Oh my god, yeah. Like if you go to Hall 4, they're sort of like, if you're facing towards Hall 5, they're on the left-hand side. You had their leaflet somewhere, didn't you? For the name. But yeah.
Fish it out the bin.
Fair. They were these sort of like pads with like spinning little massage things on both sides, and they were heated. We sat there for a good 15 minutes just enjoying it. It felt so nice. Like I've got a really bad issue with my right side of my back, like to the point where I'm so tense that sometimes I get a spasm on like this side, about sort of like waist height, and it drops me to my knees, and I just no, okay, fair enough, lost forever. And yeah, it's just I can't seem to get rid of it. I've had massages, I've done like deep heats and stretches and foam rolling and literally everything, and I just can't get rid of it. So that really dug in deep. I'm a little bit sore actually. I can feel it now that I'm fiddling. Yeah, but it was lovely. It felt so good, and it's just like a completely non dog related thing at all. But like we rely on our backs and our shoulders quite a lot as groomers, and I really think we should invest in some kind of like a self-massaging thing. There was a really nice sort of like, those massage sort of like the gun looking thing,
like a handheld one, yeah,
and it's got like the weird like different heads, and it literally like pummels you. That was in Hall 1, and we tried that the first day.
Like a half semicircle, so you can put it around like your arm, here, or around your legs on top of your thighs.
Yeah,
that was so nice.
That was so nice. I might actually order myself one now that I've tried it.
It's a bit invasive. They do come right up to you.
Oh yeah, like
try, and then you come back like right on you and get all up in your personal space.
Yeah, I suppose they have to.
That's their job,
yeah, they're to sell.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry. I'll stop measuring.
Hadn't finished what I bought. See, dog people just go off on a tangent.
So what do you do?
So this beautiful rug-looking thing.
Oh, it's so shiny on camera.
We mentioned this store yesterday. This is Summerhill. Overhill. They make beautiful beds, and this is just a cover for one of the beds I have. This is £38. It's size 5, and it's so soft and fluffy.
Yeah, I wish you guys could feel that. It's
my dogs are gonna love this, sleeping and snuggling up to this.
It's sort of like a, I don't even know what to describe that as. It's just fluffy.
Fluff.
Yeah, just nice and fluffy, and that's it. I would probably like that. Okay.
So one more thing that is not dog related. There is quite a few non-dog related stalls actually, more than I think I've seen before. But I think there might have been a few empty slots because a few of those stalls they weren't on the shopping list.
Yeah.
Stall list. So I think people may have dropped out. I think there's been a few stalls that haven't been able to come because they haven't been able to get certain things to their products.
Oh, so, just worried about COVID.
Or about COVID, yeah, or couldn't get in the country for whatever reason. So last minute stall holders. So this the product I got is
it's so fun.
A slice and dice, an over slice and dice. So this is like a little plastic box. It's got a blade inside, and you can put your veg on the top bit here. Shut the lid, and it just dices and slices it like chips. I think I'm going to eat way more salad now. This is a deal. So it was £25 when we saw him on Thursday. We saw him today, and he recognised us. I said, "Oh, he came back. I'll do it for 20 then." So
and then there was a lady stood next to us who was watching the demonstration, and he kind of went, "Oh yeah, there's someone there," and said that, "You know what, you can tag along with this deal. You can have it for 20 as well if you get it now." I think he completely forgot that he either quoted a price to this other lady or
really nice guy.
Yeah, just lovely. But yeah, it's the only thing I noticed with his stand was that he was wasting so much. Like he was cutting everything into the same bowl, so you couldn't really then split the onions from the cucumber and the potatoes and stuff like that,
use them for anything.
Yeah, like
raw potatoes in the mix of it.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a lot of waste, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it could be that he's got them, like all the veg from the supermarket that they were just about to bin, because I don't think they're not allowed to pass them on to charities, are they, over here?
I think that has changed. I'm sure some do.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, they're like it's been really strict that they're not allowed to give out like expired stuff to anyone. I think it's sort of like a health and safety nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because they put the best before date on things, and we all know we keep it for quite a bit longer. Some things, and it's normally fine. But yeah, it's health and safety, isn't it? Yeah,
it was just a bit of waste, a lot of waste. Looking at it, oh,
definitely. So I think mentioned yesterday I was going to find a Dalmatian today because I have pretty Dalmatian nails I had done. They're so bright, isn't it?
Yeah, so cute.
Right, where's my phone? Okay. I have this problem all the time.
We literally hunted down a Dalmatian today.
I felt really bad to the owner. I was like, "Do you mind if I just take a picture of my nails of your dog?"
They're like, "How dare you?"
So awkward, Yeah, like this is my prize show dog.
Yeah, and you're literally using.
How bloody dare you?
Yeah, using the dog as a backdrop for your nails.
Got to find it now because it's a.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, Maria sent me a picture. That should just be in here. Sorry, bear with me, guys.
If you go to your all photos.
Or
just go to WhatsApp. Yeah.
To WhatsApp. Luckily, I have this lovely techie nerd, not just grooming nerd.
Yeah, I just do all kinds of tech. Have done since I was like 6. I started gaming when I was 6. Basically when I started like understanding the very first words of English, pretty much. That's when it all started. I blame my brother.
So I found that photo of my nails.
If you can just about see that. Charlotte's probably going to post it on Instagram. Yeah. So Grooming Spoons, follow her.
Oh yeah, I should plug myself really. My own. I've got an Instagram and Facebook. You can follow me at Grooming Spoons, so you can see all my lovely grooms that I do.
And it's Grooming Spoons because Charlotte calls the spaniels her spoons.
Yes, my 2 spaniels, my 2 little spoons.
Yeah. So if you wonder why it's so random,
yes,
that's
and because it is a bit of a running joke as well that when customers kind of come in and say, "Yeah, I've been brushing my dog," and they kind of clearly haven't, and
like with a spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the backstory of that. I really like it because people kind of get confused by the Dog Grooming Nerd, and then they have their dog groomed by Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, "Oh, I'm Grooming Spoons," and they're like, "What the fuck?"
I'm self-employed, so we both have our own separate pages. So we support each other. So it works.
Yeah, work wives.
Work wives. That's it.
That's like we get on so well. It's worked out really well, and it's nice to know that we can do a weekend together, literally be glued to each other 24/7, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got our own beds, so we're not like attached like all the time. But
yeah, and we've got. I think we are together more than we're with our other halves because we work together.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of knew that this week we can be right, but yeah, it's doubly proved it. We're all good.
Yeah, because like a lot of the time you might go out with your friends for like a long weekend or like a holiday abroad, and you fall out with everyone because you like realize that actually you don't like each other that much.
Yeah, it's a tester.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been really fun.
Friendship test.
Yeah, I don't think I could do this with a big group of people. I think that would get on my nerves. But where it's just the two of us, it's easy to manage where we want to go because we sort of go, yeah, okay, that sounds fun. If one of us
sit with a couple of friends in Agility, and even that was hard because then there were 6 of us and we all wanted to sit together and watch Agility and Flyball. Yeah,
the arena is just chaos. Like it's so busy in there all the time that it's just it wouldn't work with a lot of people. Like I could probably like go up to 4, so have like Dan and Scott with us or something on. Actually, would they enjoy Crufts? Probably not.
I think they enjoy aspects of Crufts. I think non-doggy people would still really enjoy it. Just seeing the police dogs and the demos and the golden retrievers is really something different.
Yeah.
The golden retriever is so simple. It's just like a little bit of hill work and weight, stays and downs. But it's the coordination between them and the way they do it to the music.
Yeah.
And that they're all the same breed. So it's just I love it. It's like a work holiday in our element. Just
But yeah, Crufts next year is going to look a lot different, I think. Like just Crufts in general, because we're going to get back into like the swing of things, like returning kind of back to normal. So I think he'll be a lot busier next year. And it would be really cool to see more grooming stuff happening because there was a lot of demos, but they'd only be like half an hour to an hour. So you don't really get to see a lot of like actual grooming. It will be really cool to have a little corner for a grooming competition because why not? Because a lot of the dogs that enter the show ring need to be groomed to quite a high standard. Like all of the poodles today were absolutely stunning, and a poodle won best in group today, so can't wait for that.
And the first toy poodle as well to win best in group, so that little one that was it
Waffle.
So was it Waffle for the win? So we can start that hashtag, aren't we, going Waffle for the win.
So really looking forward to best in show tomorrow evening. Gonna be watching it on Channel 4. We won't be going to Crufts tomorrow, and I don't think we would have even bought best in show tickets.
No, I've never been. I've never been to the best in show, but I watch it on TV. That's quite enough. We're not really into the showing side of things. And when it comes to going back to the grooming, it would be really nice to see it at Crufts. It would be nice to see not just breed standard.
Yeah.
Nice to see some of the Asian fusion and some of that creative grooming that we all want to have a go at.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh. Just switched on. Did you find your tops? Oh yeah, you had a look at a couple, didn't you?
Yeah, so I went to Artero, and they had some really pretty tops there. They had some busy prints, and the one I particularly liked was blue, and it had some cheese plants on it. And it did fit nicely, but I didn't feel like it gave me any shape, and it just hung square down. Yeah, it did go right up to the neck, and I can't remember how much they said they were.
30 quid.
Yeah, £30. So that's not bad. It's not bad for something different from the norm. Yeah. But yeah, it's just not the right shape for me.
Yeah, if you prefer that kind of looser shape, it's just because the fabric was really thin. It just kind of drapes down, and if you are sort of big chested or anything like that, it just doesn't sort of sit that nice. You could probably cinch it yourself somehow, but I'm not that clever.
We saw some tops as well at Mutney's, but they were Groom Professional.
So Christie's
tops at Mutney's.
And we wear Christie's now. So yeah, didn't see any, groomers had some. They had like proper like all-in-one like boiler suits. Not a fan of those.
No, I can't hold it up to myself. But I just, no.
Yeah.
No.
It's a hard one with tops, but it's just something that you need to keep sort of trying and order a couple, see what.
I am actually really gutted that Tops of Tail weren't there.
I know, that would have been so nice. But I get it, like maternity leaves and stuff like that, so it messes up their already small team.
Yeah.
And they, like, Top to Tail, on top of doing their clothing stuff, they have a grooming salon, and they do Branded by Top to Tail, which is like a social media, like an education thing. So they're busy.
I said boiler suit. No. Like,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I
no,
think
no.
the idea of boiler suits is really fun. Like, because it completely makes you hair resistant.
If you had like a shaped one, if it was like a designed, shaped one for like a body, you probably could make it look alright, but it was just a square, arms, legs.
Yeah, like, I think if you had one custom made, it would cost a lot of money, but I think it will be worth it from that perspective. But yeah, just buying like a standard one, I don't think it would work for a lot of people. I'm really short. I'm 5'3", and I'm really sort of chunky. So yeah, it wouldn't work for me. I wish it would.
We're both curvaceous.
Yeah, we like our food. Speaking of food, our buffet dinner at the hotel tonight was Italian. All the carbs,
all the pasta, the rice,
so
risotto, lasagna, it's like spaghetti, pizza. Yeah, we did have a salad to start.
Yeah, we did. Salad. I mean, it was like a plate that big, but we had a salad.
It all counts. It all counts.
And chocolate cake or pudding, because you have to. Okay, I think we're just wandering away from the subject so much now. I think we are going to call it here. We're just over half an hour, so I think that's quite a good place to stop. But yeah, if you've just hopped on, hopefully this will be live in probably about half an hour to an hour to rewatch. And if you've got any other comments, just let us know, and we will catch you later. And hopefully we'll be able to do this again next year. Maybe in a bigger capacity, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with all my news that I need to share with you in. I don't know when. Like, Charlotte obviously knows, and like my close friends and family know. But yeah, I don't know when I can spill the beans about what's happening behind the scenes. But
soon, watch this space.
Yeah, very soon.
Some news.
Hopefully. Big news. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will be back for Christmas again next year, hopefully. So
thank you.
Thank you. Bye, bye, bye. Oh my God, it's so far away.